Now listen, what is profile? Profile or environment is the setup that is required to execute the application. Is the setup that is required to execute the application. What it contains, guys? Compiled code, servers, database softwares, jar files, properties files, or YML files. What are the popular profiles in software application development and release? Development profile, testing profile, UAT profile, prod profile. UAT and prod. So at software company side, what profiles will be used? Dev and test. After releasing project, what profiles will be there? UAT and prod. These are fixed. Anything else? Come on. Okay, guys. Is that fixed? Anything else? No. These profile names are not fixed, guys. And number of profiles also not fixed. You can happily change how many you want. You can create new profiles. You can change the names of the profiles. That's up to you, right? Okay. Yeah. How to make certain bean class that is annotated with stereotype annotation belonging to certain profile or profiles belonging to certain profile or profiles. Got it? Okay. So in that situation, so we have to use at the rate profile annotation. What annotation? At the rate profile annotation. Suppose if I don't add this annotation, what happens, guys? So that will be common for all profiles. That will be common for all profiles. How to make certain at the rate bean method based Spring Bean class object belonging to certain profile? You should add at the rate profile on the top of what? At the rate bean method. How to make how to make certain auto configuration inputs coming through application.properties or YML, coming through application.properties or YML belonging to certain profile. So you have to take application hyphen dev dot properties, UAT dot properties, prod dot properties, like this. Like this we have to take, guys. Same thing for YML. Sir, that those YML file names are user defined. Na? Do I need to develop factory class? No, not required. And one more thing, if you are dealing with YML, there is a possibility of keeping what? Multiple profiles in a single file. Multiple profiles in a single file. That's one extra advantage that is there with YML. In properties, not possible, but this one. And you should take property file names are what? YML file name with a fixed notation. What is that? Application hyphen profile dot properties or YML. Are you listening my statement, guys? Okay. Sir, how to activate specific profile? If it is a web application or standalone application, spring.profiles.active is equal to what is? Spring.profiles.active is equal to specifying it. Or through system property, guys. Command line arguments and system properties, both are there. Both are there to pass input values to application, guys. Okay. So command line arguments means string ARGS, ARGS0, ARGS1, ARGS2, right? Okay, system properties. Okay, using -d option while executing application, -d option as a key value pairs it will be specified, not as indexed values. What key value pairs? -d spring dot profiles dot active is equal to dev. This is the key. This is the value. Okay, then we have done all the changes, guys. Okay, I have given simple code also, application dot properties, how to activate and other stuff. Okay. Yes, guys. Now listen, come back to this application. Tsunami, hyphen D means it's hyphen D, like it's a syntax. It's a syntax. There is no meaning for that one. Tsunami, someone is asking, we are changing manually from one profile to another profile. Yes, that is a manual task only. Touching property file is should be done. That's it. Okay. Touching property file must be done. There is no question of making it this one. Array in Java C hyphen D is there. That is destination, right? That is Java C hyphen D is different from Java hyphen D. Okay, guys. Understanding my point. Rajesh Magar, other than properties file to activate profile, you can use command line arguments. We can do from even pom.xml. There are many ways, but most regularly used one is what? Through properties file or YML file. You can say system property also. You can use the answer of system property. Got it? Okay. Now listen. Okay. Now listen. Same application, boss. Same application. First, let me run it once. Resources, application dot properties. Okay. What is this? Dev. Okay, guys. Dev. So I'm just touching this one, and everything according to dev is happening. So those who have left a bit early yesterday, please observe once. Dev. According to our dev setup, what is the one we want to use? Apache DBCP2 we want to use, right? Okay. Spring Boot application. Designation count is 1. Clerk. Designation count is 1. Clerk. See, it is using MySQL DAO. We have two DAOs, Oracle DAO, MySQL DAO. Are you observing? And it is also using basic data source. Service is common for all profiles. Controller is common for all profiles. But when it comes to DAO, we have Oracle MySQL, but it is picking up MySQL DAO. Are you noticing it, guys? Right. Okay. Now I have moved project to test environment, right? I have moved the project to test environment. Okay, boss. Now listen. I think we have taken Oracle UCP. Designation count 1. Here is the clerk. Yeah, same thing is happening or not? Same stuff is happening. MySQL, it is using pool data source. What is that pool data source? Okay. So like this we can change. Now listen. Someone asked me, I will try to activate more than one profile every time. Okay. Sir, touching property file is not called source code, please. Jagadesh, touching source code is not touching the source code. Minimum, we have to touch the source code from changing from one profile to another profile. Okay. More than this flexibility is not there. Are you listening my statement? Jagadesh Ravada, we are not touching source code of profile. At the rate profile annotation, we are touching source code of only properties file. Okay, right. Fine. Please observe the code properly, Mr. Jagadesh. Am I touching the source code of at the rate profile, guys? First of all, I have to design classes. Now listen. Test comma dev I have taken. Actually, it's array type property was. It's array type property. Test comma dev I have taken. So now let's see what happens. Designation count. Okay, clerk. See what it is taking, guys? First one only it is taking. And are you understanding my point? Okay, guys. First one, it is taking first one only. Are you understanding my statement, boss? Come on. Gaurav Kumar, first refer yesterday's class before asking this question. At the rate profile is used to make spring beans of stereotype annotation, spring beans of at the rate bean method belonging to certain profile. Is that clear? Okay. Please, guys. Okay. Look at, if you are not doing, look at the DAO classes. Please attend classes from the beginning, Ra Babu. Okay. See this at the rate profile dev comma test. When it comes to Oracle, at the rate profile UAT comma prod, right? Of knowledge, please. If you miss the class, please keep the habit of reading the document. Don't waste my time and your time and others' timing. Dirty fellows. Okay. Ashish, I have activated profile is what, guys? What is my active profile? My active profile is test. Test is belonging to what? MySQL DAO, right? That's why it is taking MySQL DAO. Yes or no? Na? People are asking innocent question. Why MySQL DAO executing? What is our active profile? Test comma dev. So it is taking only first value, right? It definitely taking only first value. It is ignoring the second one, right? Test. For test environment, what is there? MySQL DAO data source is what? Oracle UCP. Yes. So both are active, right? Test environment. MySQL DAO. No, sir. It is taking second one. Test environment dev, right? Dev means what? Basic data source. Basic data source means what? It is taking first one or second one? Second one. For test environment, we have taken Oracle UCP, right? Okay. So now let's go for I kept prod also. Third value prod. Okay. Yes, boss. Now tell me here. Designation count one. What is there? Clerk. Designation count one. This one. Now it is in confusion state, guys. Why? It is in confusion state. I act. Okay. See, fail to parse configuration. Auto configuration. What is this? Annotation specific to EMP DAO. Oracle employee DAO. Conflict to non-compatible bean. Come on. Conflict to non-compatible bean. MySQL DAO IMPL. Are you understanding my statement, guys? Somewhat conflict is coming. Somewhat conflict is coming. And moreover, this thought itself meaningless, right? This thought itself meaningless. Why our project will be there in two environments at a time? First of all, tell me. Why our project will be there in two environments at a time? First of all, tell me. That possibility is there, guys. That possibility is there. That possibility is not there. Got the point or not? Okay. So can we activate multiple profiles at a time? Multiple profiles at a time. Okay. Can we activate multiple profiles at a time? Yes. Okay, guys. Can we activate multiple profiles at a time? Yes, but that may lead to that may lead to what? Ambiguity problems. That may lead to ambiguity problems. Okay, guys. That may lead to ambiguity problem. Moreover, okay, activating multiple profiles at a time is a meaningless operation. Because our project always belongs to what is that? Always belongs to one environment at a time. Can our project can stay in only in one environment or profile at a time. Okay, guys. Now listen what I was trying to say this one. In application dot properties. In application dot properties. What is that? Test comma, dev comma, what is this? Prod. Like this, I have given multiple things. Test comma, dev comma, what is that? Prod, guys. Like this, we have taken multiple things. So, all right, boss. Next one. How many ways are there to activate profiles? How many ways are there to activate profiles? How many ways are there to activate profile? How many ways are there to activate profiles? To activate profile. Number one, using application dot properties. Got it now, boss? Number two. Number two, using what is that? System property. What property, guys? System property. What is that? Hyphen D spring dot active dot profiles. Profiles. Spring dot active dot profiles. Next, using Maven pom dot XML. This task I am giving to you people. Okay, using what is that? Using Maven pom dot XML. Next, D. Using programmatic approach. What is this? Using programmatic approach. That means through Java code also we can go for it, guys. Through Java code also we can go for it. Understanding my point? Programmatic approach. Okay, what is that? Environment dot set active profile. Set active profile method is there. Set active profiles method is there. Yes, using that also we can do it. But what is the most regularly used one, guys? The best one is this. The best one is what? Application dot properties or YML file. Yes. We have to think about working with application dot properties file or YML file. Is that clear, guys? Understanding my statement, boss? Application dot properties or YML. Okay. Now let's see. Let's see now what I do is Okay, let us assume, okay, now I want to work, this is the standalone application. Now I want to work with what? System properties concept, guys. Now let's go for right click, run as, run configurations, run configurations. Yes, now listen, arguments. Program arguments means command line arguments. VM argument means system properties. VM arguments means system properties. Are you listening my statement, boss? Okay. Hyphen capital D. It's not small d, it's a capital D. Spring dot, tell me. Profiles dot active is equal to dev. Spring dot profiles dot active is equal to dev. Say apply, say run. Say apply, say run. Designation count 1. What is that? Clerk I am passing. What is that? Clerk I am passing. What is taking, guys? Basic data source. What is their basic data source? It is forgetting about application dot property. It is giving priority to what? System property. Are you listening my statement, guys? It's giving basic data source. Here test is there. No, it won't consider application dot properties. I hope you are understanding my point. Okay. Are you understanding my point? This is how we have to work with. Now listen. Using system property. System property. How, guys? Right click on project. Right click on project. Next one. Run as. Run as. Next one. Run configurations. Okay. Run as, run configurations. Next. What is the tab, guys? What is the tab I should use? Run as, run configurations, arguments tab. What is the tab? Arguments tab. Arguments tab. VM arguments. VM arguments. There you have to pass this one. There you have to pass this. Okay. Tell me. Yarrow apply. Yarrow run. Yarrow apply. Yarrow run. That's it, boss. Now listen. Listen carefully. Okay, now listen. Program arguments means command line arguments. Program arguments equal to command line arguments. Command line args. And VM arguments are equal to system properties. System properties. That's it, boss. Okay. Now listen. Sir, what about programmatic approach? What about programmatic approach? Now let's go to client application. Let's go to client application. Yes, here we are getting access to container now, boss. Yes, we are getting access to container. Okay, now listen. Get access to environment object. Our environment object is what? IOC container created in memory object, right? It's always there in IOC container, always, right, boss? Oh. Okay. Environment not only contains property files info, it also contains profiles related information also, boss. Environment. What is this? Environment. ENV is equal to CTX dot get environment. Environment is CTX dot ENV environment. Now tell me, ENV dot we are here, we have option of get active profiles, right? Okay, guys. Rajesh Magar, profiles are nowhere related to command line arguments. Are you understanding? Both will be taken. Dirty fellow, both will be taken. Command line argument, system properties we give, both will be taken. And profiles are nowhere related to command line arguments. Are you understanding my statement, boss? Okay. Right. env dot. Array, why it is not giving accept one? I think I have to do some typecasting. Just a minute. CTX dot get environment. So I'm just looking for there is a method set active profile. Set active profile. I think I have to do some typecasting. 1 minute. Go to F3. Look at it's the interface. Open implementation. So we have a lot of classes, guys. Configurable environment, that is also an interface. Configurable environment. Okay, let's have a look. In that one, let's have a list of methods. Let's get a list of method. Yes, there is what? Set active profiles. There are na set active profiles and set default profiles. We have that one. Did you notice that, boss? Okay. So that means I should think about getting this one, boss. Configurable environment. What environment, guys? Configurable environment. Okay. Configurable environment. Configurable environment. ENV. CTX dot get environment. Here we go for small typecasting. Okay, boss. Now tell me, env dot set profile. Env dot set active profile. Active profile. Here varargs. We have varargs, guys. So varargs means you can pass 1, 2, anything you can pass. So here I wantedly pass UAT. Here I wantedly pass UAT. Now listen. Designation count to 1. Here is my clerk. Here is my clerk. Okay. It is dealing with what, guys? It is dealing with MySQL and basic data source. That means still system property is there, na? That's why, boss. So that is actually dominating. So what I do is I remove that system property completely. Right click. Run as run configurations. Okay, arguments. I'm removing system properties, guys. Apply. Okay. Apply. Okay. Actually, it is running with old one. This one, clerk. Okay, what is this? Oracle UCP. What is there? Oracle UCP pooled data source. Sir, it is taking what? From application.properties. Quite common now, boss. When that is there, it is taking from there. No, I want to see it is collecting from this place. I want to see it is collecting from this place. So what I do is, I'll stop giving active profile from here also. I don't give this instruction at all. I don't give instruction at all. Come on. Fine. Now let's go for it. Designation count 1. Designation is clerk. Designation is clerk. Ayo, what's happening? Service class object is created nicely, boss. Service class object is created nicely. 1 minute. No qualifying bean of type com.nt.io is not found. So actually it should take programmatically also. No such bean definition found. No such bean definition found. Arre. Let's see. Clean ones. Let's clean ones, guys. Let's clean ones. Because we have set profile actively here or not. Actually, in non-Spring Boot environment, we generally use this one, guys. Because in non-Spring Boot environment, we don't have application.properties as part of ecosystem, right? In 100% code-driven approach, an annotation-driven approach, in what is that XML configuration approach, this will be used. Run as Spring Boot application. Okay. 1. What is that? Clerk. It is not taking in Spring Boot environment. Huh? Okay. Okay. That means what? This we cannot use in Spring Boot setup, guys. This we can use only in what? 100% code driven approach, XML plus annotation approach, and also in what? XML configuration approach. Okay, na? In Spring Boot, it is purely dependent on what? Other practices. So I'll take my statement back. Just a minute. Okay. Let's. No. That's not an issue, boss. That's not an issue. Okay. Now listen. I'll just give one note. What is the note I have to give is I have to give one note and I'll say and etc. Okay. And I will give one note. What is that, boss? Since application dot properties. What is that? Application dot properties. Application dot properties or YML is not available. Okay, boss. Application dot properties or YML is not available. What is that? Application dot properties or YML is not available. Are you understanding my point? Come on, 1 minute. I'll come to that. YML is not available in 100% code driven. Next, XM annotation driven and XML configuration driven. Okay, Spring application development. What guys? Spring application development. Okay. So we use, come on guys. So we use the following code. We use following code. Understanding my point, guys? We use the following code to activate profile. What, guys? To activate profile. in profile. We use activate profiles. Right. What is the code, guys? This is the code. Get access to the environment and specify this. Okay. Now listen. Right. env dot set active profile you are na. Okay. Instead of this, let me try env dot set additional profile or add additional profiles. So we have add active profile is there. What is there? Add active profile is there. Let me try this. It is not taking for set active profile. Let me try this because long back I have done, guys. Spring add active profile. One option is there. Otherwise, 1 minute. Otherwise, we'll go for one more option. Yes, Spring application dot Spring application dot Spring application dot Spring application dot Spring application dot. No, we don't have that method also. Just give me 1 minute, guys. Actually, I have seen long back, boss. I have seen somewhere. We should be in a position to set programmatically also. We should be in a position to set programmatically also. 1 minute. 1 minute. Give me 1 minute. Okay. Spring application dot set active profile. There it is not happening. Okay. Leave it. Just a minute, boss. I have seen it. I have seen it long back. Somewhere I have felt it. Okay. Get environment. Get environment. Okay. Then otherwise, do one thing. Let's do one thing. 1 minute. Spring application is equal to new Spring application, guys. Come on. Spring application is equal to new Spring application. Okay. New application. Now you observe application dot. What dot, guys? Application dot. What is that? Set additional profiles. Where is that? Set additional profiles. Where is the method we are having? No. Set additional profiles. Why we are not able to see that method, boss? Okay. Add. Yeah. Get additional profile is there. So definitely there should be what, guys? Set additional profile. Okay. Set additional profile. 1 minute. Set additional profile. What is that? UAT. Then application context Spring application dot run. Since we are already having object with the name application, I think I can call directly run method to get it. Application dot run method to get it. Come on. Okay, now you observe. Now you observe designation count. Where is that clerk? Designation count. Where is that clerk? Oh shit. Copy this 1 minute. No, no, no. 1 minute, 1 minute, 1 minute. This programmatic approach, there should be option of dealing with this programmatic approach, guys. Give me 2 minutes, guys. I have seen long back. That's not striking what code I have used exactly. Wait, give me 2 minutes time. Configurable environment. Okay, what is this? Get environment. Get environment. 1 minute. Get environment. Configurable environment. Just a minute. Configurable environment. Environment is equal to ctx dot get environment. That's fine. Ctx dot get environment. Okay, that's fine. Next one, env dot set active profile is not happening. Let me try for add active profile. What is that? Add active profile. Add active profile. Where is that? Dev I will take. I will take dev. Save this one. Click on it. Designation count 1. Here is my clerk. Here is my clerk. Designation count 1. Here is my clerk. No, boss. It's not happening. So, shall I take it this one later, guys? Shall I take this one? But there is one provision to set this one programmatically. Okay. There is a provision to take this one programmatically. But for the timing, you take it. For the timing, you use this one. You use this one with respect to non-Spring Boot application. In non-Spring Boot application, we do like this. But in Spring Boot also, there should be one provision. Long back, I did it. That's why I'm not giving up. So, not a issue, boss. Not a issue. Okay. No. There is no need of going for default. Now let it be, boss. Next one. Okay. Next one is there is one more concept called default profile. Now listen, everyone. There is one more concept called what? Default profile. So shall we just leave that one? In Spring Boot, how to activate profile programmatically. That's one small concept that I will take up later. Don't worry about it. So shall we convert this one into, we'll take on other things. Okay, shall we convert this one into YML stuff, guys? Same project I'm taking now. Same project I'm taking now. Spring Boot configuration and all this stuff. Okay, right now you just comment this. Right, let it be. I want to convert this one into YML, boss. Copy this, paste it. Boot pros 10, guys. Real-time DI. Auto configuration, then what? Profiles. Profiles using what file? YML. Using what file, guys? YML file. Okay, let it be. Here is this one. Takes bit time. Takes bit time. Now listen. Here is resources, boss. Here is resources. And here is my application dot properties. Yes, we can convert very easily, boss. Let's convert one by one. Let's convert. Okay, comments it will remove, boss. That's one small problem. Test environment I have taken. Now tell me here. Convert to, what is this? Run as, not run as. Convert to YML. Yes, we are converting to YML. Yes. Convert to YML. This is 091. Again, convert to YML. Convert to YML. This also convert to YML. Yes, convert to YML. This also convert to YML. Yes, convert to YML. This also convert to YML. Convert to YML. Yes, application.yml. See, test one. Dev related, all these things came. Prod related, all these things came. Test related, all these things to home. Okay. U8. So YML to property, there is no direct option. You have to search some tools in the internet. Okay, all this stuff is taken. Right click, properties. Anil Swain, you might have missed some discussion. Please go through yesterday's one. You will get the answer of your question. Okay, guys. So at the rate profile annotation is given to keep Spring Beans of stereotype annotations. Okay. And to keep Spring Beans of at the rate bean method belonging to certain profile. Right, boss. Application.yml and all this stuff, guys. Now, what is active one? Test. I'll make sure that no system properties are given. I'll make sure that no system properties are given. Where is this? Run as, run configurations. No system properties are there. Now, let's run the application now. Okay, let's get into this client application. Yes, in this place, whatever this code is there, I am removing. Guys, whatever this code is there, I am removing. Run as Spring Boot application. Designation one, what is this? Clerk. Yes. What profile is activated, guys? Test profile is active. What profile? Test profile belonging to MySQL. So that means we are able to activate or not, boss. Okay, boss. So let's go for what is this? Working with YML file. YML files. YML files for Spring Boot profiles. For what, guys? Spring Boot profiles. Let's come to this. Okay, application.dev.yml, guys. That's it. Everything is same. Application.dev.yml. That's it, guys. Below that, you try to paste it. All right, boss. Next. What is next one? Application hyphen. What is this? Test.yml. Application hyphen test.yml. Okay, cool. Done. Next. Application hyphen uat.yml. uat.yml. Let's take this one quickly. uat.yml. Next one, applications prod.yml. What is this? Application hyphen prod.yml. What .yml, guys? Prod.yml. Done. Lastly, what we are having? Application.yml. Yes, application.yml. All right, boss. This is to activate specific profile, boss. This is to activate specific profile. Okay. So let it be, boss. Now focus. In YML, we have one bumper offer. What is that, guys? We can keep multiple profiles in a single. We can keep multiple profiles in a single YML file. 11 real-time DA auto configuration, single YML. What is the one we are having? Single YML. So there is no need of writing multiple YML files, guys. By taking single YML file, we can maintain multiple profiles and we can also activate specific profile, boss. We can also activate specific profile. Are you sure, sir? Yes. Spring.profiles.active. You keep this one as it is. 3 hyphen symbols you have to pass. You have to pass how many hyphen symbols, guys? 3 hyphen symbols you have to pass. As a separator. What is that? To combine multiple YML files into single YML file, you have to take the support of 3 hyphen symbols. Are you listening my statement, guys? Come on. Right. So there spring colon next spring colon one minute. You have to write each profile name, guys. First you write profile name, then that profile related information. Okay. Profile, no, none. Generally, we use these 3 hyphen symbols in profiles concept, guys. Okay. In non-profile, like in environment also you can use, but there is no use. There is no use. First of all, you should write each profile name, guys. What is that? Each profile name. Spring dot, okay, profile. Spring colon profile. What is the name of the profile, guys? Dev. What is the name of the profile? Dev. Okay. Once that is done, go to this dev.yml. Go to this dev.yml. Come here. Go to this dev.yml. Come here. Where is the single YML file? Yes. Okay. Say paste. In this one, right. Now, let's have a look nice. Profile. Okay. No, this is driver class name. This is type. All are same level na boss. Username. All are same level, right? Okay, boss. Okay, guys. Now tell me here what's happening. Here one new line I will try to place. I'll try to place one new line, boss. Spring dot profile. Done, boss. Now listen. So this is for dev profile. Now similarly, I have to take 1 minute. Here also line problem. Separator. Separator should be there very clearly, boss. First node and separator should start at the same line. Okay, na? Okay. Next. Same thing, guys. Again, another 3 symbols. Another 3 symbols. Done. Okay. Spring dot profile is equal to test. Okay. Yeah, whether it is profile, I will find out. Don't worry. Okay. Next, where is this test? Test is over now. Where is test? Test.yml. Okay. Collect from this. Copy this. Collect from this to copy this application.yml. Single YML, guys. Say paste. Right. Data source. Here, what is this? Driver class name, password, type, URL, username. Done, boss. Okay. Next one. 3 symbols, guys. 3 symbols. Take it. UAT. This is related to UAT, guys. This is related to UAT. Come here. This is related to UAT. Okay. Tell me here. Profile. Okay, guys. Profiles. What is the name? UAT. Similarly, we have to take data source and other stuff. Nice. Lastly, what is there, guys? 3 symbols. 3 symbols. Are you listening, guys? Lastly, prod is there. Okay, let's take prod one. Dev prod. Copy this. Yes, boss. Tell me here. Spring dot profiles. Spring dot profiles. Spring dot profiles. No, that is active. We are not bothered about active one. Here, what is the wording? Prod. Okay. Data source and all this stuff. Now tell me, how many YML files are there? Single YML file. Close all the things. Done. Okay, I'm removing what? No, this is not the 10th one. I am not touching. Go to 11th one. Yes, application.yml. How many things I have taken, boss? Single one. Application. Information. Profile name, that profile. And here I am activating the profile. So I will try to activate dev profile. Okay, let's see. Let's see, guys. Where is this? Main SRC. Here is com dot this. Oh, okay, done here. So run as Spring Boot application. Designation count 1. What is this? Clerk. Tell me, MySQL basic data source. Now let me take active profile as UAT. Active profile as UAT. Active profile as UAT. Manager. Manager. What it is taking is combo pooled data source. That means we got the, come on guys, we are able to feel it. So in everything we are doing in a single one, right? Everything we are doing in a single YML file. Are you able to feel it, guys? This is possible only in YML, not possible in properties file. Other day I have given this difference. Other day I have given difference. Other day I have given this difference, boss. Okay, guys. While working with YML, while working with YML, while working with YML, tell me, we can place multiple, we can place multiple profiles info. What is that, guys? Multiple profiles info. Multiple profiles info in single YML file. In single YML file. As shown below. Okay, guys. Single YML file as shown below. 1 minute. I'll give directory structure also to give the feeling there is a single YML file. I'll try to give directory structure also. There is a single YML file. Okay. Here we are taking single YML file, guys. Next, this is application.yml. Copy this, boss. Copy this, boss. Come to this application.yml. Application.yml. That's it, boss. Bold. Done, guys. Okay. Similarly, let me give the feeling here multiple profiles are there. So to give that feel, what I do is, let's take this. Let's take this, guys. Let me give this directory structure also. Okay. Copy. Some people are asking, sir, YML is internally properties file na? How single property file concept is not there? How single YML file concept is there? Nothing is there. It internally converts into multiple property file based on this 3-hyphen symbol. Are you understanding my point, guys? Okay. So we should use, we must use, understanding, it internally uses, it will internally convert into multiple property file. For a single YML, I already said, YML is only for programmer, boss. Everything internally is what? Properties only. Snake YML will take care of that responsibility, boss. We must use 3-hyphen symbols as a separator. Separator. Okay. Now tell me one more thing. Snake YAML. Snake YAML API. Snake YAML API used by Spring Boot. Used by Spring Boot. Internally converts multiple profiles. Placed in single YML file into, come on, single YML file into multiple properties files, by taking 3 hyphen symbol as delimiter. So that is not our headache, guys. That headache is entirely taken care by Spring Boot. Enjoyed this point also, my dears? All right. Okay. Okay, boss. Right, boss. Yeah. Pullarao, I'm happy you are benefited. Guys. So this guy is using YML from so many days, so many years. So you got the clarity about what? Profiles, boss. Yes. Okay. Now, what is fallback, boss? What is fallback profile? What is fallback profile? What is fallback profile? Now listen. So I activated certain profile, guys. That profile is not there. Then it will try to collect the things from application.properties itself. Once, for example, you will go to this place only, properties file only. We'll go to this place only, properties file only. Have a look on this resources, application.profile, test is there. Intentionally, I am deleting test properties file. Okay, I'll take a backup of it. Copy this, go to desktop, paste it. Go to desktop, paste it. Now listen, I'm deleting this, guys. I'm deleting this. Okay. Listen, again, I am telling, people are asking what is the use of @profile. @profile annotation is there to keep stereotype annotation based Spring Beans, @bean method based Spring Beans falling into certain profile. Then what about these files are? These files are given to give auto configuration input. Come on. Okay. Auto configuration inputs. Okay. Specific to each profile, these property files are coming. Understanding my point, guys? Okay. Ashish, it's not mandatory you should write. It's not mandatory you should write @bean method in the client application. You can take separate configuration class, there you can write. BK Yadav, anyhow, YML also internally converted into what? Properties file. So if they are using property file, let them use, not a problem. There is no need of suggesting them to moving to YML. Right. Okay. Everyone, please come back. Now, here test is not there, but active profile is test. Test is not there, active profile is test. So now come to this application, boss. Now you run the application. Yes, run as Spring Boot application. Save OK. Okay. Count is 1. What is that, clerk? We are getting exception. What is the exception, guys? What is the exception? MySQL DAO object is created because of @profile and other things. Now you observe unsatisfied dependency, error creating data source. It's saying that data source is not there, fail to detect data source. It's simply saying that fail to detect data source. And moreover, observe, earlier I used to get active profile message. Okay. The following profiles are active. Test message is there, but test file is there, guys. Test file is there, guys. Not there. Test file is not there. So then what actually it will do, sir? It will come to application.property. It will try to use it. In that one, any data source configuration info is there? Not there. Any data source configuration info is there? Not there. Suppose here I decided to keep data source configuration info. Here I am trying to place data source configuration info. This as it is, I am taking it, guys. Copy this, come to this place. Here I am pasting. Along with activating profile, I am keeping some information related to data source here. Okay, same setup, guys. Same setup. Now listen carefully. Spring Boot application. Designation count 1. Clerk. Now that property file is not there. But still we are not getting exception. We are getting what? Pooled data source. What we are getting, boss? UCP dot pooled data source. How it is coming? Because in the fallback property file, we kept the same information. Right now, boss? Okay. So what is fallback profile? What is fallback profile? Answer. If active profile related properties file or YML file is not available physically in our computer or in our project, then it looks for relevant required information from the application dot properties or YML file. So we can say application dot properties or YML file as the fallback file. What, guys? Fallback file or fallback profile. If nothing is there, this will be taken as fallback profile. I hope you understood this point, guys. Okay. Are you understanding my statement, boss? Okay, guys. Right. That is only one small statement, guys. Okay. That's one small thing to observe. Now I'm bringing my application back, guys. Okay. I'll bring my properties file back. Copy this, say paste. Copy this, paste. Now come back. Now if I run this application, what will happen, boss? Spring Boot application, designation count this clerk. Designation count this clerk. Okay, this time what it is taking, boss? Pool data source only it is taking. But it is taking pool data source from where, guys? Array test profile is there, na? It is collecting from test profile. How can you say that, sir? Okay, if you are interested, you can go for it. When direct is there, I have given wrong password here. So when you give wrong password, you will get exception here or not? When you give wrong password, you will get exception or not? Are you listening my statement? Yes, exception has come. Why? Because when directly is there, why it will go for fallback profile? Why it will go for fallback profile? Are you listening my statement or not? Okay, right. There is still so much information is there about profiles, guys. Don't relax. Don't relax. Okay, I will talk a lot of things related to profile. Okay, so I got some idea about how to work with profiles programmatically. Can I take another 5 minutes from you to experiment that? Can I take another 5 minutes from you for experimenting that, guys? Okay. Shall I? Okay. Now listen. Okay. Here is programmatically, because we started means we have to wind up it. That is my attitude. Spring application is equal to new Spring application, guys. Okay. New Spring application, and I will pass current class. Only current class. I will pass only current class here. Yeah, we have one param method also. We have one param method. Application dot set additional profiles. Set additional profile. Okay. Set additional profile UAT. Okay. Then what is this? Application context CTX is equal to, okay, application dot run. What dot run, guys? Application dot run. Application dot run. We have a run method taking only arguments, only command line arguments. Okay, application context CTX. Okay, application context CTX. Okay, now come here. Now I would like to activate programmatically. Here active profile one I am commenting. The knowledge of active profile I am commenting. Okay, application. Okay, this is our project, guys. UAT1 I have activated. Let's see now. Run as Spring Boot application. Designation count 1, say clerk. Designation count 1, say clerk. Kema, not Kema. This is what I was trying, boss. This is what I was trying. Are you listening my statement, boss? This is what I was trying, but permutation and combinations have not worked. Permutations and combinations have not worked. So if you forget API, don't blame yourself. You should have a concept, guys. When you have a concept, one or other time it will be striked. Or take the Google help. See, concept in mind is important. If you forgot syntaxes, order of invocation, no problem. One or other time you will get the reference time from Google and you can use it. I think now we got it. So how to activate profiles programmatically in Spring Boot? Are I activating through profile, through programmatical process, and activating using system? What is that? System properties. All these are only for knowledge sake. What will be used in real time is either property file or YML file. In real time, we always prefer working with what? Properties file or YML file. Is that clear, guys? Are you understanding my statement? Okay, guys. Listen, let's update that section. Let's update that section. Okay. How many ways are there to activate profile? To activate profile in Spring Boot application. In Spring Boot application. Okay. D. Using programmatic approach. What approach, guys? Using programmatic approach. What is that? What is that? Okay. Spring application dot set additional profile. Okay, guys. Additional profile. Anil's fine. if active profile related property file is not there, it will automatically goes to application.properties. That's why application.properties is called as what? Fallback profile file. What is that? Fallback profile file. Okay, boss. Application.add additional profile, boss, using programmatic approach. Yeah, this is in Spring environment. In Spring Boot environment, okay. In Spring Boot environment, okay, to activate the profile, in programmatic approach. To activate profile in programmatic approach. What is the code I should give guys? This is the code. Where we should write in client application, we should write. Yes, guys. In main class. We should write this code in which class, guys? Main class. Yes, in main class. In main class, we should write this code. So earlier we used to pass both at a time, but this time what? First class, then run method. In between, you have to specify the profile. In between, you have to specify the profile. Understanding my point there? Okay, guys. Now the question is, if I activate profile in all three places, here I have taken test, boss. In programmatic approach, I have taken what? UAT. Okay, I will go to system property also. I'll go to system property. Where is system property, guys? Here is my run. Run as the run configurations. Okay, here arguments tab. Here, what is this? -D is compulsory. It's a part of this one. Fine. -D is right. Saurabh Singh, if you don't create application context, how you call getBean method, ra dirty fellow? How you call ctx.getBean method? Spring dot active dot profiles. Spring dot active dot profiles is equal to Spring dot active dot profiles is equal to tell me here. Here I am taking prod. So here production, one place UAT, one place test. So total 3 different things are there. Say apply, say run. Say apply, say run. Okay. Designation count to 1. What is the designation? Clerk. So what's happening, guys? What's happening, guys? Okay. What's happening? MySQL DAO. MySQL DAO. This one. Observe this one. What is saying that? What is saying that? Failed non-compatible bean definition. So what's happening, this one is acting as a additional profile, guys. It is not overriding. It is trying to become what? Additional profile. Now listen, when you become additional profile, what happens? When you take the things as what? Additional profile, what happens, guys? Ambiguity problem may rise or not. Are you with me? Ambiguity problem may rise or not. Because it has become additional profile. So since multiple profiles are activated, come on. So there is a possibility of getting ambiguity problem. Is that clear, guys? There is a possibility of getting ambiguity problem. See, anything you do in YML overridden by properties file. So between YML and properties file, no tension. But I'm talking about among all the 3 things, guys. Among all the 3 things. Understanding my point? Okay. If we activate if we activate different profiles using application.properties or YML, using system property and using system property and what is that? And system property and programmatic approach. Then what will happen? What will happen? This is the question. Yes, answer. Okay. There is a possibility of getting ambiguity problem. What problem, guys? There is a possibility of getting ambiguity problem because okay, multiple profiles are activated belonging to, come on guys, understanding my point there, guys? Multiple profiles are activated belonging to different environments. Okay, guys. There is a possibility of getting. There is a possibility only, not every time. For example, all three are pointing to what is that? Dev and test. Dev and test both belongs to MySQL only, right? Dev and test both belongs to MySQL only. No tension. Both are using same DAO, right? I think you are getting my point. Suppose dev and test only you are activating all the three places. Then both are, since all of them are talking to what? MySQL DAO, no tension. But now what is the problem? Some profiles talking to MySQL DAO, some profiles are activating Oracle DAO. So both, then when both are there, there is a possibility of getting ambiguity issues or not. When both are there, there is a possibility of getting ambiguity issues or not. Come on. Okay. Next, one more question. Okay. How can we change from one dependent to from one dependent Spring Bean to another dependent Spring Bean dynamically at runtime without touching the source code of Spring Beans. Number one, using alias tag of, what do you guys? Alias tag of Spring Bean configuration file. Recollect, one day we discussed using alias tag of Spring Bean configuration file in support with @qualifier annotation. Remember that? @qualifier annotation. This is one answer. Using Spring profiles. What is good, guys? This is best. Indirectly, Spring profile is also helping in this angle or not? Maybe I didn't highlight this angle, boss. Because using XML every time is not a good thought. So while working with Spring profiles, are you forced to work with any XML, guys? When I launched this discussion long back, I said one more option is there, working with the Spring profiles. One more option is there, working with the Spring profiles. I said by using Spring profile also this problem can be saved. This problem can be solved without using XML. I hope you remember that statement, guys. Right. Yes. Okay. Listen, in the middle of the session for 5 to 10 minutes, all disturbance has come because I got confused towards what programmatic approach, because I have seen that code long back, guys. All of a sudden, not striked. Okay. Should I do those experiments, or should I mug up and come? Should I mug up and come, or should I teach whatever striked in my mind dynamically? Yes. Yeah. Yeah. See, because I'm a faculty who want to deliver whatever strikes to my brain, boss. Okay. So, yeah, you'll be learning troubleshooting, but 5 to 10 minutes once in a while, it will be wasted. Be mentally prepared, dynamically prepared. Yo, my time got wasted. Please don't think like that. Because in that process you will be learning how I am debugging the problem, how I am analyzing the problem, okay, how I am solving the problem. That will help you, no doubt in that. Right. Okay, guys, I'll commit the code. Still some more points are there related to Spring Boot profiles, guys. Spring Boot profiles. After that I will discuss about runners. Runner classes are there. I will talk about runners. And after that, I will straight away launch what? Spring Data JPA. Okay. Thank you. Have a nice time. Okay, guys. Thank you. Have. Right, guys. Thank you. Have a nice time.